Okay. Let's hope that it pops up. There we go. All right. So, let me just do a really quick sound check to see who's here. It looks like it will be a small class today. So, Van Tran, thank you for checking your mic. I'm going to move you to another chat room. So please be on chat until I get everything up and going. It was great talking to you. I'm going to move you just for a second. Okay. All right. And I see Sarah has also joined. So as you guys are joining, feel free to use the link down below and then also enter the free chat. Just to have, yep, we're just going to do a very quick mic check. So if you guys can hear me in the chat, please say hello. I see Jesse, Bai, and Pamet Kuar. Hello. Welcome. Please jump into Discord if you can. And you can check your mic with me. By the way, can you guys please tell me if you hear me on the live stream? We're just doing a quick mic check. Welcome, guys. Whoa, 7 people already. So, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. And could you guys hear Jesse?
Hi.
Okay, it looks like you guys could not hear Jesse. Sorry, this will just take 1 second to fix it. Jesse, can you say something again? And I could hear you on Discord. We're just checking the live stream.
Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you again.
Okay, Jesse, you are clear. Thank you so much, Jesse. I'm going to move you into the welcome free chat. Thank you for checking your mic, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Okay, so again, as people come in, feel free to enter the mic check room. I'll tell you if your mic is working, and then go into free chat. For today's schedule, now that we know everything is working fine, we are going to have you get Discord set up. Already did that. We're going to next do pronunciation practice. This will be about 5 to 10 minutes. Then we're going to brainstorm questions. Again, this will only be about 5 or 10 minutes because we also did this previously during the vocab lesson. I'll give you a few tips on what you can do to improve on your own, just 2 minutes. Then, for the rest of the class, we are mostly going to be having you guys talk together as a group. You guys will do pair work where you ask and answer each other questions. I will secretly listen to some people and make notes. And then we will take breaks and I will tell you about what you can improve in your vocab and grammar and pronunciation. Please remember, guys, I will not give you a score. If you guys want to score, please come on Fridays to Phil's, what's his name? Phil, to Phil's IELTS mock exam. But here, this is where we practice. So it's really important that you guys jump onto Discord. If you guys don't know Discord, you guys can see that down here. By the way, please press the like button. It really helps us out a lot. And don't forget to tell your friends. Also, if you guys are watching in the past, please make sure you guys hit live so that you can be part of the conversation. Okay, and Bai can hear me. Perfect. All right. You guys can join by going to Discord. I recommend you guys make an account first. You can get Discord for your phone, or you can use it in your browser on your phone or your computer. It's completely free. And we go to the IELTS Grind. And if you guys could just jump into the welcome free chat. This is where we will be talking. So Rupinder, I hope that you move over to free chat and say hello. And again, check your mics. So without further ado, let's get started on this pronunciation practice. I know this is your favorite. Again, for pronunciation practice, to make sure you guys are doing this correctly, it's really important that you guys don't only listen and say. Being able to recognize stress is extremely important. So the first thing I want you guys to do is take a look at this sentence. We'll do the first one together, and I want you guys to do the others on your own. And I want you guys to guess where the stress is. So a stressed syllable is a little bit louder and a little bit longer. Usually they are content words and not function words, and this is where the rhythm of English comes from. A lot of students have trouble with the rhythm of English, and they also have trouble hearing little unstressed words. So it's really important that you guys are able to identify and copy the stress in the sentence. So, like I said, we'll do the first one together. And this is not the first one. This is just if anyone has a question, a sentence that they got from their TV show from last week and you want to practice, or if you have a sentence from speaking that you did that you want to practice, just let me know in chat and I will copy it over and we can practice it. Okay, so I love nature documentaries. Every single word is stressed in that first sentence. My favorite one was Octopus Teacher. Okay. Which I watched on Netflix. All right. And by the way, when we are chatting together, you guys can either put it into Discord or you can or you can be putting it into the chat. Both work. Okay. So we've done this first one together. I love nature documentaries. My favorite one was Octopus Teacher, which I watched on Netflix. So I hope you guys see these little words were not stretched. They're function words. They don't really have meaning. And so this is where the rhythm comes from. Can you guys do the same thing for the other ones? So for example, in B, which words are stressed? C, which words are stressed? And D, which words are stressed? Can you guys help me out here? Good afternoon, Naz. Long time no see. So happy to see you. I hope that you can jump on Discord and say hello. Okay, so this first sentence, I'll give you guys about a minute to type in chat, in the Google chat or in Discord, which words are stressed. What do you think the stressed words are? Just to help you guys out, I will say it. There was a huge earthquake last night. Our whole building was shaking. I thought we were going to die. There was a huge earthquake last night. Our whole building was shaking. I thought we were going to die. Huge. Nice. Excellent job. Any more? Earthquake? For sure. Hole? Yep. Building? Yep. Shaking. You guys are on fire with this. Awesome. And thought. And there's one more. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Let me share the document with you. Thank you so much for pointing that out to me. Okay. Let me copy this over. My bad, guys. So as you guys probably know, in here, you guys can see the Discord link, but you guys can also see the document. And there's no PowerPoint today. So I also want to point out that you can watch the environmental vocab class here. So let me throw that over as well. Thank you so much for pointing that out, Bai. Yep. Okay. So now it should be updated. What that means is that if you guys refresh your screen, and then if you click the document for today, you will see today's schedule, and then our pronunciation practice. So, Bai, thank you so much for pointing that out. And people are already showing up. We have an anonymous coyote. Hello. Okay. So, great job here. The last one that is really important is die. So, let's practice saying these two sentences together. And hello, Lei Feng. Good to see you. And Jesse, I'm sorry, Jesse, you were the one who helped me out, not Bai. I take that back. Bai, you didn't help me. Jesse, you are the awesome one. Okay, so let's do a little bit of practice here. I will say, and then I want you to say it. So this is pronunciation practice. You do need to say the sentence out loud in order to be improving here. Again, try to make sure that your rhythm is the same. There is a beat to English. I love nature documentaries. Would you say that I is stressed as well? I love nature documentaries. Okay, so I love nature documentaries. Sorry, the I is also stressed. Yes, I love nature documentaries. Okay. So, I say and then you say, I love nature documentaries. My favorite one was Octopus Teacher, which I watched on Netflix. My favorite one was Octopus Teacher, which I watched on Netflix. So I hope none of you guys are on public transportation. No one's on the train and saying these sentences out loud. If you are, tell me. That's super cool. I have had students practice on the train before. So if you're a super student like them, let me know in chat. But let's say it one more time, the whole thing. I love nature documentaries. My favorite one was Octopus Teacher, which I watched on Netflix. I love nature documentaries. My favorite one was Octopus Teacher, which I watched on Netflix. Again, if you guys are just joining, we are doing some pronunciation practice, so I hope you guys listen and say. All right, let's next do the next one. And after we do these two, I will listen to some of you guys and give you guys some feedback. There was a huge earthquake last night. Our whole building was shaking. There was a huge earthquake last night. Our whole building was shaking. By saying I'm speaking too quickly, but this is how fast I normally talk. And hopefully this is how fast you will talk on your IELTS exam after you practice. I will, by the way, give you guys some advice, some things that you can do to make sure that you work on this on your own outside of class. Okay? There was a huge earthquake last night. Our whole building was shaking. I thought we were going to die. I thought we were going to die. And I do want to point out, by the way, this is not pronounced going to. We say gonna. English speakers were lazy. We like to squish things together. If there is a contraction, we say the contraction. That's why a lot of students have trouble with present perfect, is because they always want to say I have, he has. But we say I've, he's. And so it's really hard for students to hear it. And because they don't hear it, they don't say it. And that's why they have so many mistakes. Okay. And hello. Hi, Rupinder. Good to see you. Okay. Now, I'm going to jump into chat. I'm going to bring some people in. And then I want you guys to say the sentence for me, and I'll give you guys some feedback. Again, remember, you guys are more than welcome you guys are more than welcome to join at any time. Discord is completely free. We have the link in the description right here. You just need to click it, create an account, and then you can make sure your mic is working and you can join. This is an open class for everyone. I hope that you are not shy. I know that we have some lurkers. Lurkers are people who are hiding. They're watching, but they're not talking, which is totally fine. But it really will help you out if you join the class. Okay, so I'm going to jump into the account. Hello, can you guys hear me? By the way, Jesse, Sarah, and Van Tran, I do recommend that you guys mute the live stream so that you guys aren't hearing my voice twice. There is a little bit of a delay. Okay.
I can hear you, Michael.
Awesome. And can everyone in chat hear Sarah? Yes, they can. Perfect. Okay. So, Sarah, because you were so brave, we'll start with you.
What?
Can you say one of the sentences, please?
Oh, which one?
I'll let you decide. I'll be nice this time.
Okay. Finally. There was a huge earthquake last night. Our whole building was shaking. I thought we were gonna die.
Your last one was perfect. I thought we were gonna die. Nice. Can you say the first two lines a little bit closer together and a little bit faster?
You mean close to each other, or?
Yeah, your pause with the comma was a little bit too big.
Okay. There was a huge earthquake last night. Our whole building was shaking. I thought we were gonna die.
Oh no, you forgot a word in the second sentence.
The second?
Yeah. You said, I thought we gonna die.
I thought we were gonna die.
Perfect. Now you said it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, pretty good. Can
But
you say...
I don't want to die yet.
Well, luckily you survived.
Thank you.
Can you say it one more time for me?
The last part, or?
The whole thing.
There was a huge earthquake last night. Our whole building was shaking. I thought we were gonna die.
Nice. Really, really good. Okay, thank you, Sarah. That was great.
Thank you.
Jessie, can you give it a try? You can do the same one or a different one.
I'm gonna do a different one.
Okay.
Okay. I love nature documentaries. My favorite one was October Teacher, which I watched on Netflix.
Did I say October?
Octopus.
Octopus.
Octopus. Oh, octopus.
Yes. So a few words that we need to fix the pronunciation on a little bit. Octopus, how many syllables?
3.
Now remember, and this is for everyone who's listening, I don't actually care about the number. When I say how many syllables, what I want you to do is on your fingers count out each syllable, and it will help you with your pronunciation. So, for example, Michael, how many syllables? Michael, 2.
2.
So, Jessie, octopus, how many syllables?
Octopus.
Good.
3.
Excellent. Perfect. Octopus. And how about documentary?
5.
Can you count them out a little bit louder so I can hear you?
Documentaries.
Perfect. You nailed it. Okay. Can you say the whole thing one more time?
I love nature documentaries. My favorite one was Octopus Teacher, which I watched on Netflix.
Okay. My favorite one was Octopus Teacher.
My favorite one was Octopus Teacher.
A little bit faster on Octopus Teacher.
Octopus Teacher.
Okay. My favorite one was Octopus Teacher.
My favorite one was Octopus Teachers.
My favorite one is getting better. You've fixed it a little bit. And I love nature documentaries.
I love nature documentaries.
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 Good. what will also help you out is knowing where the stress is. Remember, every word that has more than 2 syllables has stress, word stress. So that means that one syllable is a little bit louder and longer than the others. So I think that will help fix this pronunciation problem. Documentaries, where's the stress? Which syllable?
Which syllable?
Yeah.
One first.
Yep, that's
one.
right. You nailed it. So it's documentary.
Documentary.
Better. Documentary.
Documentary.
Okay. Nature documentary.
Nature documentary.
Okay. I love nature documentaries.
I love nature documentaries.
Better. Nice. Word stress, I think, is the thing that's making your pronunciation a little bit weak, Jesse. If you make sure you study where the word stress is and then try to practice that, I think that will help your pronunciation a lot.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Jesse, for being so brave and saying hi. Van Tran, you are my next victim. I mean, volunteer.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Which sentence would you like to practice?
The same as Jesse.
Okay, go ahead. Give it a shot.
Yeah. I love nature documentaries. My favorite one was Octopus Teacher, which I watched on Netflix.
Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Can you say it one more time? Your rhythm was fine and your speed was fine. If you just say it a little bit faster, I think it will be a little better.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I love nature documentaries. My favorite one was Octopus Teacher, which I watched on Netflix.
Okay, really, really good, really good. Nice, Van Tran. Awesome. All right. Thanks. Not too much to fix there, so that's why it's so short. Sorry, Van Tran.
Yeah.
Next up, we are going to do one more fun thing here, but I see that Raghav is having some trouble joining. So Raghav, just to give you a heads up, if you are watching the live stream, down here, the very first link, join our Discord channel here. Just click the link, and then you will be able to continue to Discord. And I've already opened it here. You won't have this problem. You may want to create an account. You don't need to, but it will help you out. So you create an account, you click the link, and then you just click on one of these, and you jump into that chat room. Okay. So again, making an account first will make sure that you can join the chat rooms and use a mic. And you can easily make an account by just pressing claim account. Okay. All right, guys. Next up, I don't want to spend too much time on pronunciation. So just for people who are watching later, let me leave the Discord for a second. Ladies, you guys did great. And I see Ragana and ABICI have both joined. Feel free to jump into here. Awesome. ABICI, do you want to try to say one of this? We'll practice next to and then practice together. Okay. So I have left that chat room just for a moment. Over here, I'm going to say these sentences, and I just want you guys to listen and say. Ready? Typhoon season runs from May to June here in Taiwan. I like it because it means we usually get a day off. Typhoon season runs from May to June here in Taiwan. I like it because it means we usually get a day off. By the way, guys, you guys all probably learned last time about sentence frames. I want you guys to see that this is a great sentence frame. Maybe you don't have typhoons. Like in India, I'm not sure if you guys have typhoons, but I know that you have monsoons, which are rainy seasons. So monsoon season runs from... I want you guys to see that this right here is a sentence frame. you guys can learn this and change it for different situations, different seasons. And also change your country as well, obviously. But I hope you guys find this useful and change it for your own situation. If you memorize this sentence frame, you can trick the examiner and make them think that you have higher level English than you do, because the grammar in the sentence is perfect and high level. This is one trick I hope you guys do. Steal whatever you can. All right, and then the hardest one, and again, remember guys, when you guys are doing it on your own, find the stress first. So there aren't many wild animals around to where I live. So, many wild animals around where I live. I live in the city, so we mostly get squirrels and pigeons. We also have a few stray dogs and cats, but those are feral and not exactly wild. So again, the stress here is going to make it really tough, and it's really long. So let's practice this. Listen and say. And MRK, hi, welcome. Glad to see you join. Okay. There aren't many wild animals around where I live. Again, remember, listen and say. Because this is so long, and you guys probably aren't very confident, we're going to do back channeling. Starting from the back and then moving forward makes it a lot easier. It's called back channeling. So let's do a little bit of back channeling to make sure that we can do this whole thing. Not exactly wild. Not exactly wild. But those are feral. Not exactly wild. We also have a few stray dogs and cats, but those are feral, not exactly wild. We also have a few stray dogs and cats, but those are feral, not exactly wild. Okay, one more trick. You will always read slower. Whoa. Someone can... Oh my goodness. How did I change the sharing settings? Oh man, I made you guys editors. Oh no, what have I done? You guys can do anything. Okay, my mistake. Too late for it now. One last trick that I want to say to help you guys out is reading is always slower than speaking. So if you guys really want to work on your pronunciation, I highly recommend that you guys close your eyes and listen and say. That way you aren't tempted to read. Close your eyes, listen and say. We also have a few stray dogs and cats, but those are feral, not exactly wild. And just to help out squirrels, pigeons. Squirrels, I know it's really hard because it's one syllable. It's not squirrels, it's squirrels. And pigeons, pigeons, 2 syllables. Squirrels and pigeons. Okay, so I live in the city, so we mostly get squirrels and pigeons. I live in the city, so we mostly get squirrels and pigeons. I live in the city, so we mostly get squirrels and pigeons. We also have a few stray dogs and cats, but those are feral, not exactly wild. There aren't many wild animals around where I live. There aren't many wild animals around where I live. There aren't many wild animals around where I live. I live in the city, so we mostly get squirrels and pigeons. We also have a few stray dogs and cats, but those are all feral, not exactly wild. There aren't many wild animals around where I live. I live in the city, so we mostly get squirrels and pigeons. We also have a few stray dogs and cats, but those are feral, not exactly wild. Okay. Oh man, that was so long, so difficult. You guys did a great job. If you guys said it out loud and closed your eyes. There's one last pronunciation thing that I want to show you. And a problem that a lot of students have is that they don't show much emotion in their voice when they're speaking. And unfortunately, part of pronunciation in English is showing your emotion with the speed at which you talk, with your intonation, with your stress. So one thing that I like to practice is practice using emotion in pronunciation practice. And this is something you can do when you do it on your own. So I thought we were going to die. If you just say it normally, that's kind of weird. This is not a sentence that we say just, I thought we were going to die. That's very strange. It's like you don't care. It's very dispassionate. And by the way, Bai has a question. Sorry, the difference between feral and wild. So they can be synonyms, but in this situation, in my sentence, a feral animal is a domesticated animal that is now wild. So a stray dog. Dogs are a domesticated animal, but if they don't have a human, if they don't have a master, they become wild. So that's feral. In my example, in my situation that I'm explaining, wild animals are animals that are not domesticated. So for example, a wolf is a wild animal. A dog is not a wild animal, but a dog can be feral. So just to help you guys out with that. Okay. But like I said, let's practice right here. Let's do it dispassionate, no emotion, and very weird. I thought we were going to die. So again, please listen and say, I thought we were going to die. It sounds like you're in shock. It sounds like you don't care. Okay, now let's do it in like a normal, like stressed out situation. I thought we were going to die. And again, please practice out loud. This is going to be very funny if you're on a train or a bus, but you should do it anyway. I thought we were going to die. Oh my God, I thought we were going to die. It was so scary. I thought we were going to die. And finally, just because I know that students always make it, Pi says that's normal. Funny. Also, just because students usually like it, you don't always have to practice the emotion that is appropriate. You don't always have to use the correct emotion when doing this pronunciation practice. So let's be even weirder than no emotion. Let's do it with happy. I thought we were going to die. Yeah. I'm so excited. I thought we were going to die. So I know that it's probably a little bit hard to hear the difference between scared and happy. They use the same speed, but there is a slight difference. We are going to move on because we've spent enough time on pronunciation, but I hope you guys realize that this is something important and it's something you can practice. Just to help you guys out here, we have pronunciation practice 6 steps. Again, if you guys are just joining us, you guys can join the Discord here, and then you guys can find today's document here. Now let's see who joined. ABICI. I'm going to jump into the other room just for a second. And ABICI, do you think you can do the really difficult long one about wild animals?
I would like to.
Okay, let's see if you can do it. Good luck.
Okay. There aren't many wild animals around where I live. I live in the city, so we mostly get squirrels and pigeons. We also have a few stray dogs and cats, but those are feral, not exactly wild.
Holy cow, that was amazing pronunciation. And I hope you guys could tell she has a bit of a British accent. So very cool. You did an excellent job there. Good pacing and good pronunciation of the words.
Thanks.
Yeah. So you guys can go back and listen to that as well and try to copy her. That was really well done. Okay. By the way, I also see that we have someone named Hiwa here. Feel free to ask a question if you guys if you don't know, and all you have to do is click right here to join the free chat room. So feel free to jump on in, Hiwa, whenever you feel comfortable. Okay. So let's go down here. Just going to spend 30 seconds here. These are the 6 steps to success for pronunciation practice. If you guys want to sound like ABICI or like me, if you follow these 6 steps, it will help you. The first 2 steps help you with your general listening ability. Please switch steps 1 and 2 if you feel like your English is about a 7. If it's a 7, you should watch it with English subtitles first, and then with your native subtitles second. If you are an 8 or above, just use no subtitles first and then English subtitles second. Then you're going to choose one interesting sentence, turn off subtitles. This is extremely important. Then write down what you hear. Number 4 is fix your mistakes. This is going to help you hear all the little unstressed words that are really, really hard to hear. Like, we're going to. Maybe you guys heard Sarah when she was speaking. She missed were because it's so small. It's really easy to miss. So doing 3 and 4 will help you hear those words, and once you hear them, you can say them. Finally, you mark the stress and then listen and say 6 times. If you do this, your pronunciation will improve. But next up, we're just going to spend 5 minutes here. I promise only 5 minutes. I want you guys in chat to please tell me some questions that you guys may have to answer about the environment or about nature for part 1, part 2, and part 3. So any questions that you guys can think of about nature, the environment, or natural disasters, I'll write that up here. Or natural disasters. Feel free to write them here, and I will fix the sentences for the questions for you if you want. So again, in chat, just please type right here. Feed me questions. And I'll copy and paste them in. Again, we're just going to spend 3 to 5 minutes doing this because we've done this already. All right, guys, I'll wait for your questions. I believe in you guys. Feed me questions. Just a few. We don't need too many. You can give me part 1 or part 2 or part 3. Any is okay. All right, we got one from Bai. And one from Van Tran. Fantastic. Let me just copy these over. Ah, stealing from Phil's class, I see. That's totally fine. And Van Tran has another. Ooh, what is the worst disaster you have ever witnessed? This is probably going to be a part 2 question. And then it would say, you should say what it was, what happened, where you were, and explain how you felt afterwards. Now, I am going to tell you that the IELTS exam is never going to have a question that is extremely sensitive. So this is a great one to practice with, but I doubt you would see a question like this on the exam, because the worst disaster, like you might have seen someone die or something really serious like that, so you won't have a question this serious. They don't want to make you uncomfortable during the exam, but this type of question would definitely be there. Okay, feed me more. You guys have another 2 minutes. Give me as many questions as you can in chat or in Discord. Are there any volcanoes in your country? And then Van Tran has another one as well, which is, do you have any wild animals you adore? Okay, I would probably change this one to what is your favorite wild animal? Okay. And then, let's see, Robin has something. Do you like to buy plants? Jesse has one. Man, you guys are on fire. You guys are awesome today. Fantastic. Describe a natural place you visited that really impressed you. This is definitely a part 2. Thank you, Robin, whoever you are. Okay. So let me put this over here. You should say where you went, why you went, who you went with, and say why it impressed you so much. Okay, nice. Gotta change the spacing here, taking up too much room. Okay. Then, sorry, there's just a few more, and then we will start the actual practice. Do you like to buy plants? Is there any climate disasters in your country? Nice. Though I hope you guys realize that these are all part 1 and part 2 questions. And are there any plurals, Jesse? Oh no! Do you like to buy plants? Okay. And just one more. If you guys can keep feeding me more. Rashitha, that's a great one. Do you think pollution is a big problem nowadays? This is starting to go into part 3 territory, which is fantastic. Though they would be a little bit more specific than that. How much water do you drink every day? Nice. How can we protect the environment is definitely a part 3 question. Okay. And we'll just do 1 or 2 more. These are fantastic. And are there many rivers in your neighborhood? Nice. You guys have done a wonderful job. Thank you so much for putting these questions in here. It has really helped out a lot, and it's going to help you out a lot too. So just to show you what I mean with this one, how big of a problem is pollution nowadays? What kind of pollution is present in your city? Okay. And are there many rivers in your neighborhood? Fantastic. I think I already put that one up. Nice. All right, guys. You guys did great. Thanks again for these. And what are the benefits of learning about nature? That is a great one. Okay. Nice. You guys were on fire, like I said. Sorry, I keep repeating myself, but I'm so excited. And you're still going. Okay, last one, because then we have to start actually speaking to each other. Okay, so to have clear water, this would be changed, by the way. Do you think rich countries should help poor countries gain access to clean water? Clear water just means you can see through it. Clean water or potable water or fresh water. Fresh is the weakest one. Okay, nice. To dump pollutants into the water supply. All right. So I will type that one out for you, Van Tran. Local water supplies. All right, great job with these. I want to show you guys right down here, next up, how to improve fluency. First of all, to improve your fluency, you can do this with non-native speakers. You don't need a native speaker to improve your fluency. You just need someone about your level or maybe a little bit better. Chat with people on Discord, which is what we're about to practice. But I want you guys to know that you don't need us. You can come to the Discord at any time. It's always up. And find someone to chat with. However, because our community is still kind of small at the moment, I highly recommend that you set a time to meet. Check your time zone, because we have a very international group of you guys. You guys are from all over, Vietnam, India, Egypt, Iran, everywhere. So make sure you guys know the time that you're going to meet, and most importantly, make it regular. Okay, I can't stress this enough. Speaking just 10, 20 minutes every day will make you a much more confident speaker. And you can do this on your own. You can use the questions from the previous live streams. That's perfectly fine. Next, how do you improve your vocab and grammar? This is a little bit harder. Number one, record yourself answering questions. Focus on fluency. This is the key. Just like you would normally talk. Second, you listen and fix your mistakes that you hear. Don't do all your mistakes, because that can take a very long time. I would recommend you focus on one or two types of mistakes. So these are mistakes that, like maybe you have trouble with plurals. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Or maybe you know that you have trouble with past tense or present perfect. Fix all your mistakes of that type. Then record yourself answering the same questions. This is also important. Don't answer new questions. Answer the same questions, but you focus on accuracy. And then if you send that to us, we will fix it before our next speaking class. You don't have to be shy. We won't put your name if you say don't put your name. If you don't want us to say your name, we can just put your answer up, and then we will fix it together and show you how to make it higher level. Okay. So let's next get into it. So we have questions here. These are from the vocab day. We have a lot of great questions right here. We have more great part 1. We have more part 3 questions here. Even more part 3 questions. And then finally, we have some questions from the live stream, which you guys totally stole from Phil. I'm going to tell him. And then even more as well here. So there are a ton of questions. I'm going to put you guys into groups in the Discord, and I want you guys to practice together. Okay? So I will let you guys try to sort yourselves first. And then once you... Yes, great job. And then I want you guys to start talking to each other using these questions. I will secretly pop in and listen and write down some things to improve on this document as well at the bottom. But this is the time to actually start speaking. So hopefully we'll be speaking for 20 minutes, maybe even 40 minutes with your partner. So student problems. By the way, when you guys are talking, please keep the live stream open because we need the watch time. We need people to see it. but I know that it will be difficult to hear your partner and listen to the live stream at the same time. So please mute the live stream. Please mute the live stream while you're talking to your partner. Okay, again, if anyone is just joining us, you guys can join the Discord and start chatting in English with other people. Just click right down here to join the Discord channel. It will open up this link. Make sure you make an account. It's completely free and independent of us. Make your account, make sure that your mic is working, and then jump into a chat room. So I'm going to start moving people into chat rooms just randomly. Okay. Let's see, it looks like we are going to have one group of 3. So if you guys want, please make sure that you guys jump in and I can move you guys into a room. Good luck, guys, and I am going to secretly listen to them talk. So please mute me and start chatting with each other. Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so please start asking each other questions and pretend that I am invisible. Jesse, I'm going to ask you to take lead. Can you ask one of your partners a question?
If anyone.
Any of the questions on the document.
Okay. Do you like drink water?
And you need to say their name so they know who is going to answer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You are
Jalen.
the boss.
Jalen, do you like to drink water?
For sure, I would like to drink water because the temperature is too hot in Taiwan. So I think drinking water is very important in these days. Yeah. And I especially normally people will drink water maybe 2 kilo once a day. Yeah.
Okay, so Jalen, now it's your turn to ask someone else a different question.
Okay.
So you can get payback on Jesse, or you can sacrifice Van Tran.
Okay. Jesse, do you think water is important?
Of course, I think water is important because everyone needs enough water for their daily life. Also, we can do a lot of things via water. Just like every day we need to wash our body, or just we need to cook some things or wash some dishes or clothes like that. So I think water is very important for us.
Okay. I'm going to give you guys feedback so that I don't forget why I wrote these things down. And then you guys will continue. So Jalen, we'll start with you. Okay? So with your first answer, you said for sure, which is great. This is a great way to answer the question. However, you do have a problem here where you said, I would like to drink water. Would like means that you want to.
Okay.
But what was the question asking?
Do you like drink water?
So what should the answer be? I like to drink water.
I want to drink water.
So
I want to drink water.
yes, the rest of your answer, your supporting details was fine, but this is a little grammar mistake that is really common. Be careful with would like and like. Okay. One last thing is the way that you answered the second question that, one of your supporting details was, and I especially, normal people will drink water once a day. You need to add a connecting idea here. What I recommend is that you say, and I, like most people, drink water once a day. Again, your idea was fine, but you need to say that connecting idea. Moving over to Jesse, and by the way, this was one last little mistake that was made with the question. Do you think water is important? Okay. Jesse, you said we can do a lot of things via water. Do you know what that means?
It means that. Can you explain that?
Okay, no problem. So if you say we can do a lot of things via water, we can do a lot of things on the water. Like ship things to other countries, go surfing, use a boat. You wanted to say we can do a lot of things using water. And by the way, I hope you guys don't mind me having these corrections. I have a feeling this is why you guys are here. So Jalen, thank you so much for your answer. It was great. And Jesse, thank you so much for your answer. It was also great. And if you guys make mistakes, that's perfectly fine. If you guys made no mistakes, I would have no job. So thank you for making these mistakes. Okay, it's payback time. Van Tran was very quiet. So can both of you guys ask her a question? I'm going to disappear.
Okay.
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 Michael.
Oh no, you saw me.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead. Keep asking questions, and I will make corrections as needed.
Oh, Michael, I have a question.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Why are you here? I know there's a word, ditch, D-I-T-C-H.
Yeah.
But it's like the same meaning as river.
No, a ditch is a long hole in the ground. So,
But it's like underground. You cannot see that, or.
Let me give you an example.
Okay.
This is a really common example. I don't know why, but it's in movies and TV shows a lot. We found a body in the ditch by the side of the road. The farmer dug a ditch so that when it rains, the water will flow through it instead of flooding his fields. Do these sentences help you understand what a ditch is?
I think so.
A ditch?
A ditch.
A long hole. Let me see if I can show you guys a picture. Okay, these are all ditches. Okay. So, no more procrastinating, no more hiding. Time to ask each other questions. Ha ha ha.
Okay. Oh wait, sorry. So, because the question was about, are there any river in your neighborhood? So, is there any other words we can use instead of river?
So, what you were thinking about, there's a collocation which is called a drainage ditch. This is another way that you can say a sewer. Sewer and drainage ditch are a little bit different. Usually the drainage ditch leads water to the sewers. So that's probably what you were thinking about. If you guys want synonyms for river, we have a few. If you want to go smaller, you can go from a river to a stream to a creek. So a creek is smaller than a stream, and a stream is smaller than a river. If you want to be specific or technical, you could say this is a tributary of the Potomac River. And this means this river flows into the Potomac River. Okay.
Okay.
So a tributary is not an exact synonym. You can't always replace it, but if it's a river that leads to another river, then you can call it a tributary.
Okay.
Okay, good vocab.
Thank you.
Now, pretend I'm not here and just chat with each other about these questions.
Okay. We were just pretending we both have to answer one part 2 question, so we give each other 1 minute, then you jump in.
I see. So you guys should be ready to talk now, right?
I hope so.
I'll let you guys do your part 2 practice now with each other, and I'll go to the other group for a little bit longer, and then I'll come back and listen to some part 3 answers, okay?
Okay.
Good luck, ladies.
Thank you. Bye.
Rivers in your neighborhood?
I think there is many rivers in my hometown because I will take a lot of bridge to the downtown. So when it comes to the rivers, I will say there is many rivers in Taipei. For example, the Danshui River or the Jilong River is a kind of a river in our hometown. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Josie,
Hi.
are there any active volcanoes in your country?
Just I know, I think there are no active volcano in my country. So one of the rest volcano is that in Taipei, it called Yangming Mountain, and I have never listened or seen this volcano is active. So I don't know too much about that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. And mention, should children be taught about environmental issue in school?
Pardon?
Should children be taught about environmental issues in school?
Yes, definitely. I think so because environmental issues nowadays become more and more complicated and problematic. So I think the young people have to be taught about them to, when they grow up, they can acknowledge them, the causes and the pollution to improve the state of our environment.
Okay. Jalen.
It's me a volcano, please.
Okay, Jalen. What are some negative aspects of traveling by air?
Once again, you say.
What are some negative aspects of traveling by air?
Traveling by air.
Do you want to change the topic?
This is a topic I can now find in the document.
Okay. What has been the most damaging piece of technology for the environment?
I think most of image piece of technology is vehicle industry because there is a lot of vehicle they will emission the carbon dioxide, and they will carbon dioxide will cause air pollution or greenhouse effect on the globe. So I think the image piece of technology is vehicle industry, yeah, for the environment. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
good supporting details there. Can you say what was the technology one more time? I missed it. I think there was a connection problem. Can you say what the technology was?
In vehicle industry.
Okay, is the car. Okay. Damaging technology for the environment is the car. Okay. You did a good job with your supporting details. What I saw, Jalen, was something that I see very often, which is you want to use high-level vocab. You know, vehicle industry is high level, so you want to use that word because you know car is low level. However, they want you to name a technology. So what I would recommend you say is, I think the most damaging technology for the environment is the car. If you wanted to use a higher level word, you could say is private vehicles. But car is perfectly fine. Honestly, what a lot of students don't realize is that it's more important to be clear than it is to use high-level words. Of course, you need to use high-level words for high score, but it hurts you if you can't be understood because you used a word that didn't fit. So, like I said, your supporting details were good. You explained why the car was damaging because of greenhouse gases and because of like CO2, which was really, really good. But I would recommend you just say the car and then use greenhouse gases and CO2 as your high-level words. Van Tran, you had a really good answer. I don't have much to say. It was cohesive, it was well supported, and it was on topic. Great job. Jesse, a few things here. Just as I know, I think what you want to say is, as far as I know. I hear you say just as I know a lot.
Yeah.
As far as I know is what you want to say. And by the way, I want everyone to see this. One of the rust volcanoes, this is actually a good thing. So it's not the right word, but I can understand what you're trying to say. So this would be an example of, high enough level where it's not the right word, but I can understand what you mean. Just to give you some better vocabulary, we do not have a dormant volcano. This is the correct word. Yes. You don't need to put everything into one long sentence. You can use shorter sentences. So we do have a dormant volcano. It's called Yaminshan. I've never heard anything about it being active. So you did use active correctly. But I don't think there are any active volcanoes. And then at the end, I really don't know much about it. This is perfectly fine because you said it after you answered the question. So a big problem a lot of students have is they just say, I don't know. That does not help you. But it is okay to say, I don't know, as long as you have other details. If you explain why you don't know about this, or if you say everything you do know, and then I don't know much more about it would be okay. So you did a really good job with this, Jessie.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to disappear again. Bye.
Bye.
Oh.
I look back, I think that I look back, I see that people would like human cannot escape from Mother Nature, and they could just have some they have some plan to give it back and make everything good back because of the loss of life and property. That is the end. Thank you.
Okay. I think your question is really hard. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I do.
So you were talking about how to say? You say the trees are like fell down, something like that, right?
Yeah.
I think you can use some words like damage or destroy. Destroy? Right? Hello?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the forest, or are you talking about the trees?
A storm.
A storm. It was part 2.
So the storm, you could say the storm knocked down buildings. You could say the storm damaged buildings. Yeah. If you were talking about trees, then knocked down works better than damaged and destroyed. If you're talking about a forest, damaged and destroyed is better. If you're talking about a storm, what is it doing?
It has the wind, and the wind was damaging the whole view.
The whole what?
Yeah. The whole surroundings.
Okay. You can be a little bit more specific there, like the buildings, the park, the neighborhood. The neighborhood was completely destroyed. Okay.
Can we say the storm crashed the building?
No. You can say the storm knocked over a building, but that doesn't usually happen. Damaged and destroyed works better.
Okay. But when we talk about the natural disaster, can we say that people got killed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The storm killed many people.
But it sounds like it's a murder or something, so I'm not sure.
But it's okay to say. If you wanted higher level, you could say many people perished during the storm.
Perished?
Yep, that means that they died during the storm. Many people were killed by the storm.
Okay.
The storm almost completely flattened the neighborhood. So I'm giving you guys some higher level words here.
Okay.
So this is more likely with like tornadoes. But maybe hurricanes. So the neighborhood, the village. Okay. After the storm, we realized how badly damaged our home was. Okay. Nice. Can you guys start asking each other part 3 questions? I can't wait.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. What kind of pollution is present in your city?
Can you repeat the question?
Sure.
Yeah.
What kind of pollution is present in your city?
Okay, that's a very nice question, I suppose. So to answer this question, I would say there are many kind of pollution in my neighborhood, and the most easy to see is air pollution, obviously, because I live in one of the most populated city in my country, and the polluted gas and air that people push to the air every day is so big. But luckily, it is now decreased because of COVID-19. So I am thankful to that.
Okay.
So
Your
because
turn.
this is a part 3 question, the examiner is going to ask you more follow-up questions. So I'm going to do that right here. So you said that the most visible pollution was air pollution. What is the most damaging pollution to your city?
Can you repeat, please?
Okay.
I cannot hear.
So you said that the most visible pollution was air pollution. But what is the most damaging pollutant in your city or to your city?
Say the polluted gas from vehicles that people use every day.
That does the most damage?
Yeah.
Okay, to who? To what?
To all the people that live here in the city, and we experience some very bad air quality. According to the app that application that measures the quality in the air.
Okay. Why is the damage from air pollution more significant or higher than the damage from, say, water pollution in your city?
Well, actually, water pollution is one of the problems that we have to solve right now because it is, damaging. But air pollution brings more death to the people because, as I said, air pollution is the thing, the one that brings they cause us some illness related to lungs and the breathing system. I don't remember the word.
What is your government doing to combat this air pollution?
We do the government do encourage us to commute to work and school by bus every day, and I am the one that's following the encouragement too. So I feel like I have done something to environment around me.
Okay. Is this policy enough?
Personally, I think that it's not the only one, but I do think that in the future, the government should introduce some better and stricter laws to solve this problem of air pollution. Yeah.
Do you think those laws will actually be passed?
I don't think so, because I know that the laws are it will have to be reconsidered again and again, but it's never too late to solve a problem of air pollution, as it is one of the hottest problem out there in the environment. Yeah.
Okay. You did a really, really good job directly answering the questions and also giving good support that's relevant, except for the last one. And these were very difficult questions, and you've done a great job. These were all very high-level questions that I was asking you. The one thing that I would recommend, though, do you know what your problem was with the last one?
I didn't have
the question was, do you think that this law will be passed?
I was speaking as I was thinking at the same time, so...
I know that it was hard, but do you know why it was not a great answer? Not why you didn't make a perfect answer, but do you know why the answer itself wasn't good enough?
No, I don't.
Okay, so basically you started to go off topic. Let me give you, let me show you what your answer was and how to improve it. So, do you think that these laws will be passed? No, I don't. You said because these laws are really important, and you were thinking, I understand that it's really hard, but a better answer would be, do you think that these laws will be passed? No, I don't, because there are many groups that are fighting against these laws. There's a lot of companies that want to be able to pollute freely, and they don't want the law to pass, so they will fight it. Do you see that?
Okay.
Yes? No? Maybe?
Yes.
Okay. Like I said, all of your other answers were really, really good. It was only that last one when you started to go off topic. Okay. So go ahead and ask Sarah one of these questions as well. And if you feel comfortable, you can also ask her more questions that will push her, just like I pushed you.
Okay.
Like a bully.
Don't do that.
Be careful, Sarah. It's
Come on,
mean.
I was so nice to you. Okay.
Okay. You think rich countries should help poor countries to help clear water?
Yes, I do. I do believe the rich country should help the poor country to help them to access the clean water, and it's because water is so important to humans' health. And for example, if you don't have if you drink unclean water, you might get like some disease, or like you might have diarrhea, or you might have vomiting or something. It's I think it's very important, like all the human can have access to clean water.
So, I agree that all humans should have easy access to clear water. But why do you think that don't you think that poor countries should do something by themselves?
Good follow-up question. I was going to ask something similar.
I think if they are able to, they definitely will like go for it to try something to help them out in this situation. But unfortunately, some poor countries, they just not able to do that by themselves. Maybe they lack of the knowledge how to do that, or maybe they just don't have enough money to do that. So I think if the rich country can help them to sort out this problem, that will be really good.
Good answer.
Okay, I have a question.
So why should it be the rich country's responsibility then?
Because I think it's really cruel to see people just dying if they don't have like healthy environment.
Okay.
And I think all the people should have the equal right to like live in this earth.
How can rich countries pay for this? Like, what should be done to raise money for this program?
I don't think raise money. What to say? I was thinking rich country maybe can help to educate those poor countries, like to teach them don't dump the chemistry in the water, something like that. or maybe they can have some technology support to help them to clean the water. So I wasn't really think about get money or the fund, but
So
yeah.
So you mentioned two different ways that rich countries can help you. You mentioned education campaign for the poor country, and then you mentioned offering them technology. Which one do you think would be better?
I think they both are important though, because if you want to solve the problem like immediately, maybe choose to have technological support will be the good way to solve the problem. But I think we have to root the problem, and I think the only way we can do that is to educate people or the citizens there to have a sense or to raise their awareness how important to have the clean water. Then they will more likely to remain the cleanness of their water.
Okay, that was a really good answer. I was trying to trick you and you got it. By the way, one small vocab thing that you need to work on is chemistry versus chemicals.
Chemistry and chemical. Okay.
So chemistry is what you study. It's a subject in school. Chemicals are the things that you dump in the river.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, also,
thank you.
No problem. Also, there's someone hiding here. You guys always saw me, but it looks like that there is a Rupinder who's here as well. Hello. Can you say hi?
Hello, sir.
Hi. Are you ready to answer some questions?
Yes, I'm ready, sir.
Okay. So Sarah and ABICI, can you guys ask her some questions? Maybe start off easy so we don't scare her away. If you want to be mean, that's okay too.
You mean like part 1 question?
Yeah, start with some part 1 since she just joined, and then move into part 3.
Okay.
Okay, and you guys have been doing great. I'm going to disappear now. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
The number, not just for the name.
Name?
Or did you find me?
Yeah, I follow you. You are sitting with a bear or...
Yeah.
Would you like a bear?
And my account didn't...
This doesn't sound like IELTS. What's going on here?
Because we want to add some just like message or some app.
Okay. Chemicals are the things that you dump in the river. Whoa, hello, Shamil. Welcome. Can you please mute the live stream? No problem. Awesome. Okay. So we are actually running out of time in the live stream. So if you guys would please ask Shamil some questions, and then I'm going to start taking people and doing a little bit of one-on-one. Okay? So welcome, Shamil. So glad to see you join. We will continue to do this on every Saturday. So hopefully we will have you from the beginning next time. Okay?
Yeah. Hello, Michael. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. I understand.
Okay. So I'm going to disappear for a little bit, guys.
See you.
Have fun with Shamil. Hello, Jalen. Hi.
Hi, Michael.
I'm going to give you some one-on-one practice and feedback. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, it's good benefit to me, please.
Okay. I'm going to ask you 1 or 2 part 1 questions and then 1 or 2 part 3 questions, okay?
It's a question on the document.
Do you want it to be a question on the document or a new question?
It depends on you. I can answer. Yeah.
Oh, he's confident. He's like, I can do any of these.
No.
Okay. I will come up with a new one real fast off the top of my head. Okay. What do you do to protect the environment?
For me, I will take the part-in vehicle in our country. Yeah. Normally take the plug-in plug-in vehicle. For example, I bought a plug-in car, plug-in motorcycle at home, so I can reduce the gas or something like the petrol. We can reduce the petrol, or maybe we can reduce emission.
Okay.
About,
So, unfortunately,
dioxide.
you are having a pronunciation problem with the part of your answer that is most important. I can't quite understand the word that you're trying to say. You have your own private what?
I have my own park-in car.
Parking car.
A plug-in is like the without the oil.
Ah, electric.
Yeah, electric. Yeah.
Like a Tesla, right?
Yeah, Tesla. 对 Yeah. That's right.
Oh, you have a Tesla. I'm so jealous.
I mean, motorcycle.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Go.
Oh, okay. An electric scooter?
Yeah, like a scooter. There. That's
Yes. There is a difference between a scooter and a motorcycle.
right. Yeah.
Yes. Motorcycle. Just for anyone who's watching the live stream who doesn't know the difference, in a scooter, you sit down like on a seat or in a chair. On a motorcycle, you ride it like a horse. So one leg on the left and one leg on the right. Motorcycles are cool. Scooters are kind of cool. Okay.
I know the scooter. You didn't on your hand to control the clutch, but if you ride a motorcycle, you need to hang on the clutch, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. Okay. So, Jalen, are you cool? Do you have an electric motorcycle or an electric scooter?
I have the motorcycle before, but I think it's too inconvenient, so I sell motorcycle. Yeah.
Ah, I
Because
see.
you know the in Taiwan, probably the raining day in the downtown is more inconvenient. Yeah, maybe you will not find a good way to park your car. Yeah, but the scooter is more convenient to find a parking lot. Yeah.
Okay.
So do you ride a scooter in Taiwan?
So you're right, I do live in Taiwan, but I am a big coward. I am a big scaredy cat. I have ridden scooters 3 times, and each time I was terrified. I was extremely scared.
Because traffic is more dangerous in Taiwan. More everybody will rush to you. Yeah.
Yes. It looks like we have another person who just joined. Sorry, Jalen. Parmeet, welcome. So glad you could join us.
Don't worry.
Welcome. So, Jalen, how about we ask Parmeet a question? Parmeet, are you ready for a question?
I'm ready.
Okay. Pardon me, it sounds like you've got people in the background, so I am going to mute you for a moment, if that's okay. Okay. So, sorry about that, pardon me. I will unmute you when you know that the background is a little bit quieter. Okay. But, Jalen, I'm going to ask you one more question, if that's okay.
Definitely agree, yeah.
Okay. And pardon me, by the way, your mic is working, but I do recommend that you change it to push to talk. The way that you can do that is in the settings. You guys can go to voice and video, and then you change this to push to talk.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I'm actually using the desktop app, so I'm just showing you guys how to do it. Okay? Okay, it sounds like he's still got people talking, so I'm going to keep him muted. Sorry, Parmeet. Okay, Jalen, here is your part 3 question. Whose responsibility is it to fix the environment? Governments or individuals?
I reckon the government is taking a responsibility to the environment because in some people they didn't protect the environment from dangerous damage. Yeah, so the government need to take some measure to protect environment, such as you can find some new way to protect the environment. Maybe in our country, our government they will recommend you to buy a electric car to replace the oil car. Yeah, so they can totally protect the environment. They can reduce the carbon dioxide from the car. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give you a little bit of vocab to help you out. One thing they can do is create subsidies. Subsidies are basically the government gives you money because they want you to buy something.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
For electric cars or scooters. In order to get less petroleum cars on the road. This, of course, will improve air quality and lessen air pollution and water pollution.
Yeah.
Okay, so also I think you had a little bit of trouble with the verb to use. The government has this responsibility. By the way, one last thing for you. Inconvenient should be inconvenient. Okay.
Inconvenient.
Yes.
Convenient. Okay.
Yes. All right, Jalen, you were so brave. Thank you so much for this. I'm going to move you to another room now, and get the next person.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Definitely,
See you next Saturday, hopefully, or on Monday.
Oh, okay. See you.
Okay. Hello, Parmeet, are you there?
Hello? Yes, can you hear me?
Hi, I can hear you, but the microphone... Oh, you disappeared. Okay. All right. Finally, we will take Jesse, and then we're probably going to call it quits pretty soon. You guys, by the way, everyone who's been here has been fantastic. Jesse, I have stolen you. Hello, are you there?
Hi. Oh, I just can hear you.
Okay. So you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Are you ready for some tough questions?
Okay, I'll try my best.
Okay, let's see how you do, Jessie. First of all, some easy part one questions.
Okay.
What do you do to protect the environment?
For me, I will do some just like recycle for my daily life because I think it's very important to the environment. If we have a better method to do some recycle, we can prevent this trash from burning or just like float on the flow on the sea. Yeah. So for me, I do best way to recycle.
Okay. All of your ideas were great. What I've done on the document is just wrote down a smoother way to say
Can you hear
it.
me, sir?
Yes, I can. Is this Parmeet?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes, your mic is working fine, and there's no sounds in the background. You're doing great.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry for that. Actually, there was some relative sitting beside me.
That's perfectly fine. I'm glad everything's working out now. We're actually near the end of the live stream, but if you want to jump into one of the other rooms, you can still talk to them. And remember, we will do this every Saturday. So I hope to see you next time too. Thanks for joining.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to put you in another chat room. Okay. Okay, so Jessie, you have been replaced.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, good ideas. What I've just done here is made it a little bit higher level with the vocab and grammar. So in my daily life, I'll do things like recycle. I know this prevents trash from being put in landfills, ending up in the ocean, or being burnt.
Oh, okay.
So I took
Thank you.
your ideas. All the ideas that are here are things that you said. I just said them a little bit higher level for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Next, let's give you a level 3 question. Is it the
Okay.
government's responsibility or individuals' responsibility to fix the environment?
In my opinion, I think it's individual responsibility because I think that although government can release some positive policies for limited this kind of things, but I think if everyone can do their best to protect the environment, it will be much more helpful for our environment. Yeah, and I think just like for example, if people can reduce trash a lot by themselves instead of throw on the ground, it will be more helpful for protecting our environment. Yeah.
Okay. Again, your answers were really, really good. Just a few small grammar things that I've changed. So the whole answer that you had was fine except for these two things. And because this is a live stream, you can go back and listen. Yay!
Okay. Oh, so shy.
So for limited this kinds of things should be for limiting these kinds of things. Yes.
Okay.
And then you were really close to being perfect. If everyone can do things to protect the environment, it can be much more hopeful. It will be much more impactful.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So different meaning here. But again, you were very close to having it perfect. By the way, the verb litter means to throw trash on the ground. So that will help you out too.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Jessie, those were 2 fantastic answers. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to kick you into the other room now.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, guys, but I am going to be, we're going to be ending this live stream soon, so you guys can stay in Discord. Discord will always be open, but I have some things to say on the live stream, so if you guys can unmute the live stream and stop talking here, that would be great.
So excuse me.
Yeah?
So I wanna give a mock test to you of speaking. Can you take?
So mock exams are on Fridays with Phil. This is just a speaking class.
Okay.
Yes, but hopefully it's just as useful or maybe a little bit more useful because you're speaking more. Okay?
Okay.
Yep. So hopefully I will see you on Monday
Thank
and
you.
also next Monday for the vocab class, and then also on next Saturday as well. And Phil will see you on Friday. Okay. So again, please unmute the live stream because we're gonna say some closing words there.
Oh, in summertime.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, guys, but the live stream is just about to end. I'm just going to ask you guys to please unmute the live stream and stop talking to each other just for about 5 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. So just to say hello and goodbye to everyone, all the people who showed up today, you guys did a great job. This whole document is here for you guys to check out. It is seen down here. We have updated the Discord channel link, so it should work for everyone now. You can also see today's document right here. Don't forget to hit the like button if you thought that this was useful. Next, on Monday, we are going to have the vocab for our next lesson, and then and then you guys can also see me on. Let's see, today's the 24th. You guys will also be able to see me on Wednesday for a speaking. Wednesday for a reading, and then also on next Saturday for another speaking. I look forward to seeing you guys all there. Before we leave, does anyone in chat want me to give a model answer for anything? If you guys want me to do a model answer, I can do that. While you guys are asking me a question in the chat, please remember, follow these 6 steps to improve your pronunciation. There are plenty of questions that you guys can practice with each other. And also don't forget that there are things for you guys to do at home. Read 20 minutes every day if you can. And sorry, there's one last thing here. How to improve your fluency. Chat with other people on Discord. Now's the perfect time to ask other people if you guys want to chat on another day. Set a time for the live stream and make it regular. It can be any time for you. The Discord is always open. Feel free to jump in, say hi at any day, any time. And don't forget to do these 4 steps to improve your vocab and grammar. Parkeet asked if I could do an exam for her. I can't do an exam. That's Phil on Fridays. But if you guys want us to improve your grammar or your vocab, this is how you should do it. You record yourself, you fix it yourself, you record yourself again, and then you send us the recording, or you write everything down and send that to us. And in a live stream, we will fix the grammar and vocab of your answer. So this is something that you guys can do if you guys want to fix your answers. I can only do a little bit at a time, so if you guys want us to make sure that we upgrade your answers, please make sure you follow these 4 steps and send it to us at send to corrections at the IELTSGrind.com. Okay. You guys can also see that in the link down below. Yes, and I will throw in chat here. Okay, so I'm assuming that there are no more questions. You guys have done a great job. It was so great to see so many people here. I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday at 8 o'clock. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody.